Question number 156. Static balance of the body is maintained by. Options are crista ampullaris, otolith organ, tympanic membrane, ear ossicles. Balance of the body is maintained by vestibular apparatus that comprises semicircular canals and otolith organ. These semicircular canals, the sensory structure is crista ampullaris that maintains dynamic equilibrium. During rotational motion, whereas in otolith organ, the sensory part is macula that maintains static balance. So in the option, the very first option is crista ampullaris. This is incorrect as it maintains dynamic equilibrium. Second is otolith organ, and this is a correct answer to our question because otolith organ maintains static balance of the body. Third option is tympanic membrane, and this is an incorrect option, whereas ear ossicles have no role to play in maintaining the static balance of the body. So this is also an incorrect option. And the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's proceed to the next question, question number 157. Identify the structure marked X in the given figure. In this figure, X represents a Reasoner's membrane. This is basilar membrane. This is organ of Corti. And here you have tectorial membrane. So the correct answer to this question is option number 1, Reasoner's membrane, whereas option number 2, tectorial membrane, option number 3, basilar membrane, option number 4, organ of Corti are incorrect options. And the correct answer is option number 1. Let's move on to the next question, question number 158. Choose the incorrect match. The very first match says hypothalamus and the match is center of neurohormones. As it is a correct match, this cannot be a correct answer to our question. Option number 2, calcitonin, and the match given is deficiency causes tetany, and this is an incorrect match and is a correct answer to our question because the deficiency of PTH or parathyroid hormone causes tetany, as it causes low blood calcium levels. Option number 3, thyroid hormone, and the match is hypersecretion causes Graves' disease is a correct match, as the hypersecretion or hyperthyroidism leads to exophthalmic goiter or Graves' disease. So this cannot be a correct answer. The last match is epinephrine, and the match is derivative of tyrosine is also a correct match and cannot be a correct answer. Epinephrine is a catecholamine which is derived from tyrosine amino acid. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's proceed to the next question, question number 159. Sunita jumps from a mountain cliff while bungee jumping. This thrilling activity will induce all of the following conditions except. Now this condition is a stressful condition. It's a stress condition. flight, fight or fright condition that will lead to the release of catecholamines or emergency hormones. From adrenal medulla. Based on this, let's see the options. The very first option says increase in strength of heart contraction. As emergency hormones leads to increase in the strength of heart contraction, the increases heart rate. As catecholamines, they increase heart rate, they increase the speed of conduction as well as strength of heart contraction. And high blood glucose level. So option number 1 is correct with respect to catecholamines, so cannot be a correct answer. Option number 2, increase in heart rate, is also correct, so cannot be a correct answer. Option number 3, constriction of arterioles of skeletal muscles, is incorrect and is the correct answer to our question, because adrenaline causes dilation and not constriction of arterioles of skeletal muscles. The last option, high blood glucose level and lipolysis, is caused by the release of catecholamines, so this cannot be a correct answer. And the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question, which is question number 160. Which of the following hormones are not synergistic to each other? Let's see the options. The very first option is progesterone and prolactin with respect to milk secretion. As they are synergistic to each other with respect to milk secretion, this cannot be a correct answer to our question. Second option, insulin and glucagon with respect to glucose level. As these hormones are antagonistic and not synergistic to each other with respect to glucose level. So this is a correct answer to our question. Glucagon and cortisol with respect to glucose level are synergistic. So this cannot be a correct answer. Option number 4, adrenaline and norepinephrine with respect to glycolysis. And as both these hormones or catecholamines are synergistic with respect to glycolysis, so this cannot be a correct answer. And the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's move on to the next question.